We went on early. 5 minutes early. Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Good little hunter. Good little hunter. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Ernie. Yes, hunter. Yes. Good boy. Little crocodile. You're a little caiman. That's what you are. Get him, Chester. Lick him. Oh, I think Chester's about to start some shit. Yeah, he's eating shit. Chester, let the man live. Jesus. They're both all teed up because they want food. It's dinner time for the boys. Yeah, get it, get it, get it. So cute. Yes. You- You're happy? I can hear you purring. Yeah. Oh, look at that little dude. Frank, what's going on? Cheers. Thanks for being here as always. So I'll wait for a few more people to get in here before I start talking about Ernie getting pancreatitis. He obviously seems fine. He's in good spirits. Yeah, good boy. This is some high quality Ernie content. What do you think, dude? Huh? Huh? Hi, Kathy. Thanks for sending me a Venmo donation today. That was very thoughtful of you. Just spent like 470 bucks on Ernie to get him all tested and his shots and his medication, his anti-nausea meds. Look at those paws. They're so pretty and your little pink toes. Yeah. Where's your brother? He's probably pissed, isn't he? Yeah, good boy. Yeah, Ernie's, I mean, honestly, it was weird because I came home from Washington. I was gone for like 10 days because I had to go to Washington and then Ohio. And he was in like such good spirits when I came home. He sat on my lap in the desk chair for like 10 minutes and let me pet him. And he's just like being more social than he normally is. There's the king. And yeah, he just started puking up his food. He wouldn't hold it down. And it's the same food I've always given him. I wasn't changing anything. I don't know if it's stress from me being gone and who knows what goes on then. Chester just whoops his ass the whole time. Oh, you want to chase this, do you? Go get it. Oh, Chester's gonna get it. Um, but yeah, he wasn't holding his food in, and then of course I had to go to Kentucky on Thursday last week. And that's when it was like day 4 of him puking. He puked right after I left the house and fed him in the morning. And I just told my dad as much as I didn't want to burden him with uh more tasks. I needed him to take Ernie to the vet, which my biggest concern was just getting Ernie in the cat carrier because he puts up a big fight. Come here. Come here, little prince. Oh, he's so handsome. His ear looks good. Yeah, little ear, my boy. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, but he's been in good spirits. He's still sleeping a lot, but that's what he always does. He's not eating all of his food, but I also think I was probably feeding him too much because I would feed both him and Chester a full can each for breakfast and dinner, and Ernie's just a smaller cat. Um, so we'll see what happens. I got the whole list of information from the vets, and that's everything they gave him. Vitamin B injection, all kinds of stuff. Um, pancreatitis. Yeah, it just gives you information. They gave him ear fluid or fluids under his skin, injection of B12, and injection of two different anti-nausea medications. They also applied a topical pain medication called Zorbium. Um, they did say he's lost 1 pound in weight. Here's the king. Yes, you are so glorious. Chester's been super lovey-dovey lately too. He's been plopping a lot. He'll probably do it here in a second because he's hungry. He's also been just cuddling with my dad when I've been gone. My dad loves him so much. We've never worked cat people. Now my dad loves these two as much as I do. What do you say, King? Uh-huh. Yesterday, I zip tied milk crate to my dad's bike, and I took Chester for a ride in it. I put a towel in it and put him in there. He didn't really know what to think, to be honest, but it was cool. I think if I do it a couple times, much like riding in the truck, he'll get used to it and love it. The wind in his hair. Oh, those are deep purrs. Yeah, you such a little boy. Yes, the king, the little lion. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, we'll get their food going. I gotta crush up Ernie's meds. I'm going up to the land this weekend. It's supposed to piss rain. I haven't been up there probably 2 months. I got a new battery for my side by side because my turkey butt left the battery in the storage container in the side by side all winter, and it is dead. And I don't think it'll hold a charge. The battery I have is a warranty though, which is cool, and I won't let that happen again, so it shouldn't be an issue. I do need to get a new battery for my mower, but I can still pull start that. So um, I'm gonna wait and get that once I confirm the correct battery before I order one that's not the right one. Here's Chester. Says stop talking and feed. Oh, so handsome. Oh, Kay just signed in. You can watch the beginning of the live stream, but yeah, Ernie's doing good. He's holding his food down. He's right here. He's creeping around the corner. Ernie, Ernie, look, say hi. And I'm getting sworn by the crocodile. Yes. Also, thank you for the food, Helen. Appreciate it. Helen got us some food, so that will go to good use. We're working through the rations right now. I stocked up before I went to Washington and spent like 200 bucks at Walmart. You gonna let me get the food out, or you just gonna stalk me like a real tiger? Huh? Look at that big floofy butt. Oh my God. You are so majestic. Oh, there he goes. You really are something, dude. You are such a good boy. Sometimes I wonder with Ernie, I'm like, I feel like the fact that I brought him indoors and started feeding him mass-produced fancy feast and crappy food is partially why he's developed some of these health problems. It's sad to say, but I'm sure when he could go outside and eat, well, when he lived outside and eat grass every day, and mice and other critters, I'm sure there's dangers to that, but I don't know. There's something in me that feels like me taking him indoors has affected his health. What do you want? You want the food? You little furry monster. Oh, my hoodie, my sweatshirt's gonna be covered in hair. Oh, ugh. All right, let's do this. Fancy feast. I gotta crush up this pill for Ernest. Supposed to be a quarter of this pill, which is kind of Hester. No, get out of here. Hey, go, go. You need to go. Daddy's dealing with meds. Crush this up. That's my trusty spoon. All right. It's coming, Ernie, I swear. Yeah, I would love to. Heather said I could make them food. I would love to do that, but honestly, Heather, I struggle making food for myself. I'm a grown adult and I struggle to make dinner every night. Tonight, I'm making a ground beef kind of tabbouleh salad for dinner, but yeah, normally I can't cook. I did have some raw food for a while from Viva Raw, and the cats seem to like that, but I don't know, just convenience. But if I do have to put Ernie on a special diet, I will do that. Chester's getting a little more these days. Chester, get back down. You are relentless. I know I've been dragging you on him. Things, meds, mix those in. Chester's literally, oh, there he is. Hey, hey, you wait till it goes down. Yeah, good boy. All right, let's get this show on the road. What do you say? Huh? You little sniffles? Whoa, hey now. Oh, for the king. And for the loyal prince. Yes, Prince Ernie. See what you do with that. Hopefully you get that down. I've been having to keep Chester away from his food because it has meds in it. And Chester always tries to bogart in. He definitely is the boss. Sure. Alright, lay him down to get the egg. This cat makes me laugh so much. I read online that if you laugh at your cats, it embarrasses them. I wonder if that's actually true. Chester's got such long hair, it'll get into the food, and then I'll kiss his under neck later in the day, and it'll just smell like Fancy Feast. You're a hairy bear. Frank said he gives one of his cats rotisserie chicken. Yeah, Chester and Ernie definitely like rotisserie chicken. Popping a Gansett, making me want a beer. Donna Deanne asked what kind of fancy feast do they like? They like, honestly, they like all of it. They used to like the pate and then they stopped being into it. So now I get them the gravy. What are you doing? I get them the gravy and the normal, just shredded meat. I forget what it's called. And then they also like the chunks too. Cage said, just a suggestion. My cat has a history of digestive problems. Royal Canin digestive has helped. Okay, good to know. Boiled chicken. Uh, Donna said, we love how Chester is such an explorer. There's probably not much he ain't down to try. Looked like he enjoyed the bike ride. He's certainly something else. Linda asked if I'm still enjoying my babies every day. They make every day better. They're worth it. Ernie's worth the money. Yeah, look at you. You're so cute. Just look at these. That alone is worth it. Just that little paw right there. So freaking cute. I'm not gonna go film Ernie while he eats because I need him to eat all as much of his food. I don't want to make him anxious. Um, so we're just gonna stick with Chester right now, and then you can watch him look through the window at Ernie's meal because Ernie takes twice as long to eat. Susan said Royal Canine gastrointestinal dry food. I'll have to try that if Ernie keeps Look at that. You already polished your meal and I gave you some of Ernie's can. You are a destroyer. What now, Chester? Yep, he's gonna go to the window and look at Ernie's food. And then he's gonna start scratching at the door. Look at that tail. Chester's definitely not camera shy. He loves attention. Don't you? You should be a boy as he walks off. He wants to pillage Ernie's meal. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, he's back on the counter looking for more. Oh, you're trying to get into the cans. Now you're gonna have a fancy feast on your face, Chester. You are so naughty. Mm, 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 mm. You got wet face now, you little monster. I've told the story before, but when I first brought him home, he was on this counter, and I put a can of food right up here, and he tried to jump and get it, and he landed in the trash bin, and it closed. It was so funny. He was down in there. Yeah, lick the freaking meat juice off your neck, you little terrorist. Yeah, yeah. Chris Pratt, one of our past cats, developed pancreatitis. It was because he had gotten into our outdoor grill and consumed high-fat human food scraps. Unfortunately, that's good to know. That prescribed diet helps. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If he starts puking again, I'll probably change his diet before I start spending all sorts of money to get radiographs or whatever else they suggested is the next step. Just to see if we can mitigate. I mean, diet changes most things in humans and solves a lot of our problems, so it would not be that surprising to me. They mostly just eat wet food too, aside from treats. All their food is wet food. Because if I leave out a bowl of dry food, they just gorge. Land-wise, not really any updates. My septic guy is supposed to be going with the state to my land to walk the delineation and confirm his septic design. So hopefully that happens in the coming weeks. It was supposed to happen last week. I didn't hear anything or see any photos on my trail camera. So I'm just at the mercy of that still. Not that I really can do anything in regards to that until summer's here because you can't get an excavator in until they take the posted sign off the road. They post the roads for mud season because if you bring heavy trucks, it really puts deep ruts. Um, Helen said, "Love the walk through the crossroad." Helen, I don't know if you just got in here, but thank you for sending that food. That was very nice of you. Yeah, the upper part of the land is really beautiful, and I just got back from the Pacific Northwest. We actually released a really cool Lord of the Rings themed recap from the rally out there on Connor's YouTube channel that I'm super proud of. It's very cool, and the landscape there is definitely on steroids compared to the south side of my land, but it has that same feeling with a lot of moss beds, trees covered in moss, down trees, cool light coming through the trees. It's just that was definitely cool to finally explore that. My hope is that by mid to late summer it'll be dry enough up there, depending on the season, how much rain we get to create a walking slash dirt bike trail and maybe even a side by side trail so I can get up there and create a little survival shelter, just a man made cabin out of logs with some friends. So that'd be cool. Um, Trying to think what next week's episode is. It's not much. It's me working on the wall. I'm shooting some guns because I got a new suppressor for one of my guns at the time. And then after that, I don't know. We're getting close to catching up here. So I got to get up there and start doing some work. Chester is all sorts of ornery right now. He's trying to get through the door. The paw of truth. Look at his flu. You're so majestic. You're so majestic. Yes, you naughty little licky. After you've eaten. Oh, you want to eat his leftover scraps, don't you? You're not eating it. No, it's got medication in it. We don't need you taking anti-nausea meds. Yep. Ernie's been enjoying the catio, so is Chester. It's starting to finally warm up in Vermont. Keyword finally. Gotta clean this food off here. Ooh, wet, greasy, slimy cat food. Ooh, I'm gonna try. Oh, he doesn't need that. It's enough to go. I don't want that going down the sink into the drain. Then it gets stinky. Yeah, I can't wait to go up to the lane this weekend, albeit I'm not excited that it's gonna be raining, because if it was sunny out, I would be elated because the sun just makes me so freaking happy. But just being up there and getting the side by side going and seeing how what the field is, I'm gonna try and start training some of my apple trees and put stakes into the ground and tie them down at an angle so they grow sideways. Um, let's see here. Look at these two little turkey. No, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. Stay. Whoa, that was sick. Ernie, that was extreme. I wish I had a slow-mo shot of that. You're extreme. Squeamish little boy. And you. I've been taking Chester on walks almost every day with his harness. I wish I could get Ernie in a harness, but he just hates being picked up. I'm trying to get him better, but since we took him to the vet last week, he's even more skittish. They're just bailing on me. They say, "Get away, Dad. We got our food." What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, Mr. Naughty? You look like a little Santa Claus. That big mane. Oh, you're so cute. It's all crunchy from all this sauce of your food. Crazy. Does anyone have any questions? I don't have too many. Whoa, Chester. Jesus. Just squeezed through as I was closing the window. So no need to rush into too many things in the land. Sounds like getting state of Vermont to sign off on things, and then you do things in your own time. Absolutely. This will be the retirement zone. Just gonna slowly build it up. But I definitely have a bunch of fun projects. What's happening with the well? Um, I can't really get that drilled until the septic design is approved because the septic design states where, granted, it doesn't have to be where he says, but he puts a spot on the septic design, which I've already seen, where he thinks the well should go. So once the state approves that, that may be something I can tackle this year. So I guess I should get it done sooner than later because it's only going to get more expensive. But my other priority is going to be all the excavation work, bring gravel in to pour concrete and get my slab to build on. So we'll see if I could get both of those done. That would be next level. But I'm also going to be trying to buy a house, and I'll have to put a big down payment for that, and that's probably going to clear out most of my savings. So we'll see. Got a haircut. Got the mullet tuned up. It was getting long. Call me Rooster Rick. Anyway, I don't really have too much else to discuss, to be honest. I did my taxes last week, 2 weeks ago. It was the last time I'm doing them as a freelancer, which is nice and also painful because I had to pay the government a lot of money. But I did write off my side by side and all the stuff I've bought for the land because that's through YouTube. And even though I've only made a couple bucks per episode, technically that is monetary income. So that's convenient. I'm not gonna try and get a house near the land. I'm gonna get a house probably an hour from the land closer to where I work now. So it'll still remain an escape. Um, I commute to work now most weeks Monday through Friday, so I don't want to be an hour and 20 minutes from work. It's just too much time of my life in a car, risking danger, cars, danger. Ernie, what do you think? Huh? Come here. Come here. You want some pennies? Come on. Come on. It's like when I first rescued you and I thought you were a girl. That girl. Come here. Come here. You're not gonna come, are you? No food, no dice. Yes, many good things to come. I might actually try and build that teepee sauna down by the creek too. That might be something I do in the spring right now. I just got to transport all the poles that I have on the top part of the land down and figure out the design I'm going to do and how it's actually going to all come together. But I would like to try and build the teepee sauna. I just need to find the right spot because I want it to be in a spot where I build it and I'm like, this is it. I don't want to be like, oh, it would have been better over here. So I might have to do some more clearing down by the creek on a little flat zone. Um, I like my little shooting range down there, but it would be nice to just put the teepee in that back corner as well. So maybe I will ditch the shooting range because I have a range on the field and I can make one somewhere else down there. And yes, I do mean a sweat house, sweat lodge, Native American sweat lodge, teepee sweat house with I have an old wood stove and it's a two burner cast iron wood stove with a small exit pipe, like a smaller size exhaust. So I figure if I put rocks on the base, have a dirt floor, have the rocks on the inside with the poles coming down at the bottom there. Poles will be hard on the bottom and put into the ground. I think the hardest part and probably the most expensive part will be finding a proper TP covering, or I'll just use some sort of blanket or material that is safe to have high heat and won't kill me from fumes. Because I do know that TP covers are expensive, and I also don't want to get one that's going to melt from heat. So I'm definitely going to have my work cut out for me. Um, I would love to use lava rocks. We don't have volcanoes in Vermont, so there are no lava rocks in Vermont. Um, but ooh, carpet works. I wonder if carpet would be toxic though, because they use glue to hold the bottom part underneath together. Um, that'll be cool though. That will be cool. Keep the wood stove in there, and I guess if I wanted to create steam, I would just pour water on the top of the wood stove because it has a cover. You put the logs in and you can cover it, as opposed to just doing it on rocks. I'll figure it out. It'll be a fun project. And then I gotta transplant more trees. I might try and do that this weekend to the road frontage and just get an idea of what's actually continuing to grow from my transplants last year. Um, and yeah, just probably a bunch of other stuff too. Keep clearing the woods that I cleared, the Elvin Grove on the left going down towards the creek. I really want to set up a nice camp zone down there. Do a trail on the south side of the land going up the hill. I know there's other things. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Um, speaking of wool carpets, I have a wool carpet in here that's more than 100 years old. It came from Switzerland. My homie, that brown one right there. It's cool. Wool rug carpet. Anyway, I don't really have I wish I had more life updates. I've just been traveling like crazy. When I went to Ohio, I snuck into an insane asylum that I'd been wanting to go to for like 7 years, and it just we went for a car test, and the town we went to happened to be where the asylum was, so it was just serendipity. So I extended my trip a day and snuck in at like 3 in the morning and got tons of cool photos at night with the light coming in through the windows with the old window grates and then stayed till about 3 in the afternoon and shot about 2,000 photos, which is fun. It's nice to get my asylum therapy. It's truly needed. The irony of sneaking into a place that one would have done anything to escape at one point in time. Do a bit about the trees and the transplants. I will, for sure. I hope my apple trees are doing well. And I'm probably gonna prune a bunch of those crab apple trees down in the field and start trying to train some of those and tie some of the limbs out. I mean, they're crab apples, but deer will still eat those, and it'll still look cool. I guess it'll probably be a pain in the ass one day when I have a bunch of rotten crab apples, but I don't really care. Have you had any more intruders hunting on your land? No. That guy just came to crossbow hunt, and then I put up a bunch more signs, and no one's come. I let my neighbors hunt there, and like I said in that video, it's just a respect thing. I know how shit is in Vermont and how it used to be, and people used to be very cool with like anyone hunting their land, and then it got a little more progressive, and people wanted to protect their land and also protect themselves from liability, which I totally understand. But I'm also like, if someone's polite and respectful and they want to develop a relationship and who knows, give me some free syrup or whatever they do on their own free time, and I'll let you hunt the land or give me some venison when you get a deer. But yeah, I was a little annoyed that somebody just thought it was okay to roll up to my property and walk my field. If it was a neighbor, it would have been different. My neighbors hunt my land, but don't tread on me, dude. I bought my land, worked my butt off for it. My videos are definitely gonna catch up to the current time frame, and it'll get to a point where I probably won't be able to post weekly. Unfortunately, I can't get up there like I used to. I used to have all the free time in the world when I wasn't traveling for work, and now I have to go to the office when I'm not traveling for work. So I'm gonna start trying to work from home one day a week and maybe do a couple 4-day work weeks, assuming I have all the work I need to get done and get more time up there the rest of this year because the good weather is approaching and that's the best time to be there. So there wasn't really much I could do this winter, and that's fine. Um, but yeah, we got to get on it. Not just so I have episodes, but just so I can spend time up there and keep working on the land and remind myself why I love it so much. The Hitman, I missed your videos. I missed you. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining. Some cat food has pumpkin in it. Pumpkin's good for the digestion. I actually had some high-end cat food that had that in it. It looked good too. It actually smelled kind of good. Whatever you post is appreciated. Well, I will continue to try and post stuff. Check out Connor's YouTube channel. There's bits and pieces of me in it. You can hear me in the background cracking jokes because I'm filming everything. But I've been posting some badass stuff. I did like a Planet Earth themed rally highlight. It's the Olympus Raw rally highlight. Watch that on Connor's channel, and it's some of the best film work I've ever done. Planet Earth nature shots like you wouldn't believe. I need to do an episode like that of Otter Camp where I just go up to the land and just shoot all the beauty of it and make like a really cinematic video. But that's about all I got. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some stuff and cook some food. Try and be an adult. How often are you able to record new content on the land now? Well, in the last 3 months, I've probably recorded 4 episodes, but like I said, it's gonna start ramping up right now, and I'll be up there a lot. Lots of dirt biking to do, side by side riding, work, projects, hopefully push forward with excavation work and just keep slowly building it. And I'm going to probably create a new turn track in the field this year for the dirt bikes and change up the layout and then try and get more dirt brought in. And who knows if I can find the right guy, dig a pond and use all that soil to really build a true dirt bike track with whoops, doubles, berms, the whole gambit. I hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate everyone's support. So does Chester. Appreciate everyone tuning in to see what's up in life. We're just rolling along. Time is moving ever so quickly. That's one thing that's changed a lot since I've gotten a 9 to 5 job is time is moving a lot quicker. Um, you're getting old. So with that being said, get out there, enjoy your week, do something fulfilling, and pet your kitties, give them some treats. And thanks for watching and check Connor's YouTube channel. Cheers. All right, we'll get Ernie one more time. You ask, you receive. There he is. Hey, little handsome. Do the army crawl. Can I get some pets? Yeah, did a good boy. He's all fattened up. Yeah, you go. There he is in all his glory. That was the year he got surgery on. It looks pretty healthy. It honestly doesn't really look much different. That one's still messed up, probably frostbite. Goodbye to everyone. You'll let some drool out, some of that famous Ernie drool. Show me your belly. Belly, huh? Up the belly. You look at those bones. Oh, no, don't go. Bye, everybody.